finally getting to showing you where I'm keeping my food storage for my longer term. I'm trying to keep 3 to 4 months supply on hand. Some things will be longer, some things I'm still working on. Mind you, I just started this like 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. I'm actually utilizing an area that we used to do our homeschool and keep all of our homeschool supplies in. Over the years, we've ended up doing homeschool, at the kitchen table. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to clean out all those homeschool supplies, find them a new home, and create this space for our long-term food storage. So I will show you what I've done. Like I said, this isn't perfect. I could have cleaned it up, made it really nice and neat for you, but you know what? This is real life. We use it. I haven't came down lately to completely organize it, but this will give you a good idea of what we have on stock for, emergencies, and we do rotate this out. So if I get more of the same thing I have in my food room, I put the newer behind the older and then just go from there, and we're using the older stuff consistently. Okay, so here's kind of an overview of the area. Like I said, this is about an 8x10 space, and I have this area divided off by a curtain, but it's not huge by any means, but I had this extra space, so I'm like, you know what, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use it as food storage. So I just took and I got shelves, just cheap shelves. So like I've got drinks, juices, I believe these are instant potato flakes. I got tons of chicken broth. There's beef broth back there. Hard shell tortillas. I do have some blueberry craisins. One thing of oatmeal. I do have a lot of oatmeal. I have some in my freezer and in my upstairs pantry. So this is just kind of like the long-term overflow. Pancake mix. Like I said, most of this is in order, but some of the stuff kind of got mixed up. Instant mashed potatoes for an emergency. We typically use real potatoes, but in a pinch, we're going to use those. A big old flat of this creamy mac and cheese. Already started using that. These pretzels will be used for the holidays, for making things. And then back here I've got corn, green beans, tomato sauce, Mexican corn, some refried beans in here. These are 2 packs of cookies that I did get from Ruby's pantry, so I put these down here. I have some of these mini saltine crackers, and then more potatoes. These are those Annie's graham crackers, regular graham crackers, Ritz crackers. These pickles are for the holidays, Christmas and Thanksgiving. Down here, I do have, these are those cup of noodles. My kiddos don't eat those a lot, but I like to have them on hand in a pinch. Some more oatmeal, lots of oatmeal. I use a lot of this with my Trim Healthy Mama recipes. I grind it down into oat flour. And then we have a huge box of Kodiak cakes. More pancake mix. Apple cinnamon instant oatmeal. It's a big old box of it. Down here I do have some toilet paper. So I continuously buy it just to where we always have some down here, because the way things are, it's the shelves get empty and I don't want to run out with as many as we have in the house. And then over here I have, this is a flat of green beans, a flat of peas, and a flat of corn. Let's see, I got 2 big jugs of the unsweetened applesauce. My kiddos will use this for a snack. We'll use it for baking, all kinds of stuff. I've got a few packs of these lasagnas. It's kind of like the hamburger helper. Lots of rice. So we got brown rice, white rice, and then lots of pasta and mac and cheese. And then down here, this is the dry canning I did with my beans. And my rice, this is for my longer term storage. I will use these when there's nothing else left, because these are like a 10 to 20 year shelf life with what I've done here. Some egg noodles. This is all pasta and rice in here. Some rice-a-roni type rice. So I got all my rice and pasta a lot right here. Down here we have tons. I got a ton of pasta sauce. We go through that a lot. And then I've got a lot of syrup, sugar-free, light. Back here I have a bunch of lights. I don't know, there's like 6 of them. Sugar-free peanut butter, jellies, more condiments. So like I said, the condiments and jellies and that kind of stuff there. Down here is just a bunch of cereals. Chex cereals. We make puppy chow with that for the holidays. More cereal, Cheerios, and then the overflow of pasta sauce is down here. And then I have all the way up here, I have light bulbs. This is mainly all baking on this shelf. So I've got cornstarch, baking powder, brown sugar, and here I have brownie mixes, cake mixes, pumpkin breads, all the chocolate chips or whatever kind of chips, Truvia, my honey, I get this from my sister. They own a bee business, so I always get fresh honey, so I just keep it in jars. And then cooking sprays, oils, a lot of my seasonings I make my taco seasoning with. I did get some ranch packets and a whole bunch of gravy packets just in a pinch. Typically, I'll make gravy from scratch. More oils, baking powder, salts, frostings, sugar-free jellos and puddings. In here, I have all kinds of baking stuff, dried fruits, nuts. And then a lot of this is holiday baking, like the Rolos and all this kind of stuff. It's for the holidays. And the vanilla wafers. I do have some overflow of oils. More baking stuff, my almond flour, my coconut flour, powdered sugar, brown sugar. Down here I have dish soaps. I have a backup laundry soap back there, light bulbs, coffee, shampoos and conditioners. And then someone gave me, it was like a box of 50 of these baby doves. I don't know if I will keep these. I may donate these to like a homeless shelter or to our church who makes blessing bags for the homeless, and they put these in there. So I thought about doing that with those. And then on the desk, down here I just have, these are my sewing supplies from when I'm making masks and stuff. But I have some flats of water. The potatoes, I'm actually using these for Thanksgiving. But my buckets, I have self-rising flour. There's 25 pounds in here. And then I have a Gamma lid on my regular flour. So I use this one a lot. And then the sugar, I actually have 4 and 5 pound bags, like 6 of them in here. I didn't dump them separately. I just threw the bags in there just to kind of keep them from bugs or anything getting to them. Some more mini boxes of cereal. And then this shelving thing, my husband built it. It used to be a bookshelf for all my homeschool books. So now it's storage for canned goods. But lots of the tomato products, tomato sauce, pasta sauce, chicken and pork in a can. Here I have like drink mixes, powder milk. These are all the apples I dehydrated and put up, along with a bunch of dates I put up. My beans and some sauerkraut. These are prepackaged beef stews for a pinch. Some fruit cups for the kiddos, and then more condiments, garlic and onion powder, my seasoning. Oh, it's my baking soda. And then I have all my fruit cans here and my pie fillings, baking cocoa, soups, tons of peanut butter and jelly. And then up here I have stuffing for Thanksgiving. And then these are some little pasta packets. And then my stevia packets, more seasonings, vinegar, more pie mixes. Now, a lot of these pie mixes and stuff are for the holidays. We do some from scratch, but we also use some of these. Some extra Kleenex, paper plates, napkins, and a package of Tide. Up here I have some large zipper bags, fabric sheets, and some Fells Napa. I do make my homemade laundry soap with Fells Napa, borax, and washing soda. I know there's a lot of controversy that, oh, it'll ruin your washer. I've been making my homemade laundry soap for 10 years. Same washer. I have never had an issue with it. So I continue to do it because it saves us a ton of money. Tons and tons of money. But yeah, so this is where I keep the dry stuff. Like I said, it's like an 8x10 room. I just converted it. Started a couple months ago. And we did put a refrigerator in here. So down here, I have some wheat flour in here. Now this is Thanksgiving stuff, milk, eggs, more flour. I do have potatoes in the drawer, sweet potatoes. All that's for most of it's for Thanksgiving minus the flour. And then in this freezer, I do have turkey. These packs are hamburger meat, my milk that I freeze, chicken. This is that big cheese pouch I got from Ruby's Pantry. Lots of hot dogs, more hamburger meat, cheese. I do have 3 freezers in my garage that I do need to show you guys what is in those currently. But I will show you an also bonus to this room. On the other side of this curtain obviously is a window, but it's the run for my chickens. And you can see the window's really dirty because they are constantly pecking at it, wanting treats. But I like this in the wintertime because if they're cooped up, they can come and we can chat with them, pet them, because they are our pets. But yeah, bonus to the room is lots of fun with the chickens. But yeah, so this is our food storage. And when I get to it, I will show you the freezers just to kind of show where we're at with the frozen foods.